is everybody? Loduris here. Hope you're doing well. Brand new episode of Minecraft. Hope you all have been doing well since I last saw you. I have been quite the busy little beaver, so to speak. Doesn't look like it, but if you may realize, all the sand is gone. I've started hollowing out a channel all around the edge, just so I know where I want the walls to be, how wide it's going to be, just to the full extent of where I'm going to be drilling. I'm not really drilling, carving out, I guess would be a better phrase. Carving out all the clay. Right now I'm just bringing it down to the stone level, just so I have a good idea how things are going to go. I think the general plan for this is going to be pull everything down to the stone level, shape the walls, spooky noises, shape the walls, probably bring them in a little for erosional features, just create an interesting little overhang, not too much of an overhang, I don't want mobs spawning. But I will have to light it up. Found a lot of caves here. Been doing a lot of work. I figure I'm going to start at this end and work my way towards our little base there. But as you can see, I've been creating little stairs to get up and down. I've got this area cleared out here to help give you an idea of kind of what it's going to look like, where things are going to go. This wall is going to continue down. I think I'm going to keep these caves in here just for the sake of interesting geology, so it's not just this uniform wall that comes down with nothing cool. Same with this cave here, we'll keep. Just kind of the idea of windswept caves. We'll see. Geology is about a story, and I haven't quite figured out the story I want to tell with this little area here with its geology, but we'll figure it out as we go on together. For now, I actually wanted to give you guys a little bit of a geology lesson. I like that cave a lot, actually. Oh, and that noise. By the way, I parked my horse there. Before we get on to our little geology lesson, the thing that I've been particularly busy with, because it was sort of a matter of necessity, built a roadway back to our main base. Ooh. I gotta be honest, I really like this area of the Nether. I don't know why. I think it's because of the magma falls. It's just kind of cool to me. But anyway, I also really want all that glowstone there, but I will leave it for the time being. So yeah, clear shot all the way down to back to our original spawn. Nothing else in the area that I can see that matters or could possibly matter, so we'll just head back here. But I wanted to give you guys a little lesson in geology because, as you can see here, I gotta be honest, this looks and feels amazing. I'm just waiting to drop this another, what are we at right now? Y60? Dropping this about 20, somewhere between 20 and 30 blocks down, or not 20, 30 to 40 blocks down, will really give that, that feeling of being in the canyon, being stuck down somewhere, and that's what I want to go for with this. But yeah, geology lesson time. We're going to talk about, now, I want to make an amendment before we continue. All of these are referred to as laws of geology, or stratigraphy, but they're not really laws as, like, say, the law of gravity. They're more like, they're more like general rules that apply. We just call them laws. Really, I guess they should be called principles more than laws. But they're called laws. I'll also accept principle. But we're going to use some of these laws to help us design and build this canyon and to keep it geologically accurate and to help not constrain us, but keep us true to things. The first one we're gonna have to keep in mind is the law of superposition. This isn't really something we're going to have to worry about too much. But it was created by a fellow by the name of Nicholas Steno in the 1600s, I believe, if I remember correctly. And all it basically states is that the rock on the bottom is older than the rock on top, which makes sense, right? Like, obviously, this was deposited first, then this, then this, then this. Like, so it's not. I actually drew little diagrams here. So in this case, the @ signs would be older than the pound signs, would be older than the W's, would be older than the V's. Nothing too complex, right? Next thing we want to keep in mind we're doing it is James Hutton created the law of cross-cutting relationships. For those, the basic idea behind that is if something cuts through a rock unit, the item that cuts through the rock is younger than the rock it's in. So in this case, the percent signs form what's known as, we'll say it's like an an intrusion in the pound sign rock, creating, I guess technically, depending on the material, it could be more likely it would be an igneous dike. So you have this igneous dike, we'll pretend. It's an igneous dike in amongst these pound signs, so the dike would be younger than the rocks hosting it. James Hutton also created the law of inclusions. Again, really simple. A lot of these are really logical items, but they're principles to keep in mind when trying to, like in the real world, age and date rocks and figure out, well, what came first. If you want to figure out the history, like, so, pardon me a sec, I've been killing and hit by a lot of those little guys. And I'm running low on arrows, so I have to run back for that. But the law of inclusions, really simple. If you find bits of rock, so in this case, because we can find some of the @ rock in amongst the number signs, we know that the @ rock is younger than the number signs, because you can't get the new bits in the old bits, but you can get old bits in the new bits, if that makes any sense. One we can't apply, and I wish we really could, because I think it would be amazing, is William Smith's, not to be confused with Will Smith, that's an actor, not a geologist, though he could be a geologist, I don't know. But the law of faunal succession, basic idea, older fossils will be on the bottom, younger fossils will be on top, right? This guy died first, so he's on the bottom. This guy died last, so he's on top. This is actually a really interesting idea, and it applies to sedimentary rocks. The basic idea is, it's the law of original horizontality. And this means the basic idea is all sedimentary rocks were initially laid down horizontally. Now, obviously there are exceptions. Like if, this is on a hillside, it's obviously can't be. But you'll be able to tell, because we can actually use torches along the hillside, it will widen out. Whereas if it's flat, it will. So for the most part, again, remember, like I said at the beginning, there's exceptions to these. They're not really laws. They're just sort of principles, guidelines to help you figure out the geology of an area. And so the law of original horizontality states that sedimentary rocks are laid down horizontally. Who knew? Hi, you're interrupting our lesson. You're a terrible student. And the last thing we're going to keep in mind while we work on this area is the law of lateral continuity. This one is really important for what we're doing. This little diagram helped demonstrate, but I realized this canyon is way better at demonstrating it. So when we look up at this canyon, we'll have to keep in mind and pretend, as I said, we're going to be using the water over there to create a waterfall. So one of the things we've got to keep in mind for this history is probably this entire area would have been hollowed out and carved by, could you not interrupt class? Where are you? I'll kill you. No? Okay. One of the things you should keep in mind, well, we'll have to keep in mind, not you, but see how there's this band of yellow on this side? And band of yellow on that side. And if we follow it all the way around, that band of yellow continues. That makes sense. The idea is the water would have come through here, cut through that band. That's the law of lateral continuity, that despite a feature being cut, there is continuity. It's not like this formed on its own and this formed on its own. No, they're part of the same feature. That's the basics of the law of lateral continuity, and that's the basics of what we'll have to keep in mind. So as we're working on this, if we have a band of red here, we'll have to continue that band of red on the other side. Going hand in hand with the law of original horizontality, Obviously, things here being Minecraft, they would have been laid down either horizontally or vertically. But yeah, I just wanted to those are really general overviews, by the way, and really basic summaries of everything. And I hope I did a good enough job for everybody. We definitely got to sleep because this place turns into a nightmare at night, and I really can't handle it. But that is one of the things I wanted to talk to you guys about for what we're going to be doing when we work on this canyon. So there's lots of sections, especially in the back in that canyon there. I'll point them out in a sec. Or right up there, actually. You notice how we have that orange line? That's broken in sections, so we're going to have to... We're not going to carve all the way through because that would be ridiculous, but we'll just cosmetically patch up those sections so that they make a little more geologic sense. So you have, you know, proper banding within the rocks. Because as I said, we're kind of imagining this to be a sandstone style rock, because this is very reminiscent of things you'd find in Utah or Arizona or in the southern states for those of you in North America. But yeah, that is walk into a tree or sapling. That is the first idea we're going to keep in mind. Some of the other ideas I've been thinking about it, creating a story for the area, is just these bands of colors, trying to figure out what they would be closest to in geology. This red here, very, very reminiscent of iron-rich, very iron-rich, hematite heavy areas. No. Okay, you walked away. Yeah, awesome shot. Very hematite-rich areas. And one of the things you often see in areas that are... I hear things. Why do I hear things? I don't know where you are, but keep yourself there. One of the things you often see in hematite-rich areas, for those of you who don't know, hematite is an iron-bearing mineral. It is... Oh, I always confuse them. Fe3O2 is magnetite, I believe, and Fe2O3 is hematite, if I remember correctly. Chemistry's a little rusty for the chemical formulas. I do apologize. Fe being the Latin symbol for iron, O being oxygen, so 2 iron, 3 oxygens, or 3 iron. Yeah, magnetite has more iron, so it's the Fe3. Does that... No, Fe... Iron has a 3 charge. Oxygen's a 2... So Fe2, 3... I'm not entirely sure. I will have to look that up. Oh, no, it's FeO. FeO for hematite. And then Fe2O3 for magnetite. Dang it, that's going to bug me now. Give me 1 second. Utter fail on my part. It's Fe3O4 for magnetite, Fe2O3 for hematite. Man, I'm slipping. I really need to study some more. Sorry about that, guys. It's a little embarrassing. But yeah, so... Anyway, the point is... Rust. Rust and hematite are the same thing, basically. I also really want to keep this water stream, by the way, because I love watching them sink. It's just fun to watch them go down. So one of the things we'll have to do, definitely, is we'll have to clean up sections like this, just to keep the... Because like I said, I really want to try and stay true to the principles. But the law of original horizontality, this L of orange is a no-no. We are going to get rid of that. One of the other things we're going to do is we're going to take the orange, and we're typically going to have it come underneath or occur underneath the red. I'm going to keep the canyon, as much of it as I can, this browny natural baked clay, and I'm going to have the bands of red, and we're going to put the orange underneath as, say, like a rust staining within the rocks, is what we'll use it to represent. I think that'll be really cool. Help out a little more realism to it. I'm loving the fact that we have these massive caves underneath, because that means less digging for me. Hi, buddy. Creeper in his natural habitat, wandering around. This here, kind of interesting. I'll probably round this up to connect up with that. It's going to be a lot of fun just kind of carving and being artistic with it. So what I'm going to do in the meantime, that we've had our little geology lesson, I apologize, I did butcher a bit of that. I hope you did understand. I am going to get back to work, just harvesting more of the clay. We have tons of this stuff now. I'm looking forward to it, but I did want to give just a basics to that. And I will give you guys a bit of a progress shot in a little bit, so I will see you guys soon. Welcome back, guys. Not done like I was hoping to be before I finish recording. This is taking a lot longer. It's been a while, hour and a bit, I gotta say. Yeah, about that. A couple hours. I'm about this far now. As you can see, we've got this nice little area hollowed out up to here. Definitely creating the feel of being in a canyon. Still want to shape things, but while I was down here, I was just doing a little work on making sure things looked, kept the law of original horizontality and the law of lateral continuity. I gotta fix these up here, add in the red clay, but it's starting to look good. I'm gonna move this orange clay just below the red, just to create that rust staining you'd see from the hematite. But the reason why I'm back, and the reason why I, wanted to get on the camera with you guys again, is I realized while I was working, I thought I was going crazy. I was over here, and I'm thinking, like, okay, here's something. You hear it there, too, don't you? Like, where are they? They sound like they're directly above me. Where could they possibly be? And I was just walking around, and I realized, oh, hey, this goes up. And I'm taking a look, and I'm coming up, and I was getting bombarded with spiders everywhere, and I realized, look what we found. Spider spawner right at our front doors. Oh, hi. You okay there? Yeah? Yeah? You're dead now. What do we got here? Gunpowder? Can use that. Some wheat. Iron. I'm busy. Oh, geez. Go away. Probably light this up, but I'm gonna keep it here. It's gonna be my new little... Ooh, a name tag. Record. Iron. Dang it. I don't need you. Whatever. Okay, we'll come back here for this. Why don't I have... Oh, because I put it in... Put it in there. Take off, eh? So yeah, we're going to keep this here. I'm going to use this as a little XP farm for when I need to repair stuff. I do have to repair my picks quite a while and quite often. Hi! You're totally going the wrong way. Bon voyage! Safe travel! Don't forget to write! Yeah, don't follow him. Take care. I'll miss you. Here. Parting shot. Parting shot. There we go. I want that gunpowder. Alright, so let's get here. Hey, he's got a speed potion on him. Hi. I was just complaining earlier I had not enough arrows, but I'm gonna be honest, I'm getting much better with my aim. And so this has become a fun little game. And bats. God, I hate you bats. We will have to explore down here, just to see what's down here. But in the meantime, I think I'm going to call that an episode. I know it's not a particularly long episode, and I do apologize. It is a lot of boring, mundane drudgery for me at the moment, so... I do want to wrap those... Hi! No. 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 Can I hit the bat? Can I hit the bat? Can I? You move too much. This is why I don't play shooters. Oh, fine. That's at the creeper. It's not moving. Anyway, now that you've watched me fail... Get back here. Kill you. That is the downside. We are getting more bats. Now that we're opening up the caves up to... back to the environment. There we go. So they do get in the way, and I'm going to be honest, they have a tendency to get directly in my face whenever a mob is in the way. Hi! Don't blow up, thank you. Oh, jeez. Bonsai! Oh, ow. You were supposed to shoot me as I was jumping down on top of you. That's not fair. See, let's sleep and then say goodbye, because it's a little safer. Just a little safer. I like being safe. We'll let you all burn up in the sun, and or become non-aggressive in the sun, and or just go away. You, because you can't spawn when there's daylight. Now let's throw the clay in here. You're... Dang. Definitely running out of room for stuff. Let's take a nap here. Gotta be honest, I want to knock this little cave we're living in out, just so it'll be done, but I'm thinking I'm going to save that for last, just because it is, well, our home. And I don't really want to destroy our home, because it's one of the few safe places we have from all the things that want to kill us. But yeah, I think with that done... Oh, hi. Okay, he's gone. Oh, you've got a brother. Excellent. But yes. Oh, they still got that glitch in the background not loading. Till I see you guys again, I hope you're doing well. I hope you enjoyed. I'll be hard at work just mining out all that you see here. Getting it good and prepped for what's coming up. But yes, as I said, hope you enjoyed. I'm going to get back to work on this. It's going to be quite a lot of work. Back again when I have more progress done. In the meantime, though, take care of yourselves. Hope you have a great time, and hope everything goes well for you. Bye-bye.